Hey there, it's Boots Owen here. This is a Bosch Classic 6 1200 Express washing machine, WAE model. I'm going to have a look around it today and just tell you a bit about it and what I can see. I don't think it's that old, but it could easily be 14 years old, that kind of age I reckon. Oh, I've got a clue actually, 2009, so it's probably a 2010 model. That makes it 11 years old, I just noticed that. I'm going to have a look under the top, see what the tub looks like, if it's splittable or that. I've made a lint filter video of this machine already. That didn't take very long, and it's the same as all the other Bosch machines. I think this is a 24164, well actually look, let's go around the back and have a look. It's a WAE 24164GB/30, and it turns out in my garden I have one of these with a broken motor, but it's a 24167 model, so I don't really know what the difference is, and I'm not sure I'm going to find out because I've taken the motor off the other one. But let's get the top off and have a look inside it. So when I was out walking yesterday or the day before, I found this out on the street. There's a little blob of solder on it there. That looks like it's probably from plumbing rather than from a repair on the machine, but we'll find out when we get in there. Torque screwdriver, should be a couple of screws up here. So I found it when I was out on a walk. Left outside on the street for collection to be taken away. Two screws, cold only fill, still has its protective film on the top. Pull to get it off, and let's have a look inside. So with the lid off, looking inside, what can you see? Concrete ballast, same as most of them. A tub with screws. If you get in, you can see. Can you see? The tub has screws on it. It's difficult to see there. I saw them. There we go. See in there? There is screws on it anyways. You've got your standard circuit board, well, standard, non-standard Bosch circuit board in there. I don't know if there's anything wrong with it, other than I found it out. There was nothing in the lint filter, so it's not a pump issue. I thought there was water in it, and it leaked all over my car, but that's just where we are. Main suppressor, pressure switch, water in. It's quite a basic model. Presumably it was in a rented house, but I'm just guessing at that. 1200 spin, 17th of October 2009 at 18 minutes past 5 in the morning. Early bird. Concrete ballast all around the front, held on with a strap. Very little to say about it really. I wonder if I could tip it over and have a look underneath. So getting down underneath, there's the drain out hose. Well, the sump hose. Drain out hose is somewhere else. And there's the motor. There's nothing else down here. Shock absorbers and whatnot. Motor, it's a 6-wire and earth. The motor is a 6-wire and earth. Simple enough affair. I don't know, do I want to have a look at those brushes? The motor actually has other terminals on it. Look at that, that's interesting. So I have a machine that I know doesn't have a working motor. There's 8 terminals on that motor, so that may not be an original motor or something else. There's only 6 terminals on that, well, 6 cables going in, so 6 terminals. Let's see if I can get my fingy in here. So let's get this brush out and just see what we see. Just lift that little lever there with the screwdriver from below and then pull that out if it's going to come. It's got this little tab underneath that you need to get out, up. And then it comes out. Okay, there we go. Turn that aside. Push this in. So I just snapped it up with the screwdriver, and then I'll pull it back towards myself and pull it out. And there's plenty of brush in that. That's about more than ½ inch long. It shouldn't be the issue. Sometimes these wear down and then you get other issues, but that looks okay. Now I'm going to be able to get this to go back in again. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these machines go because the motor dies. Yeah, so that's it back in now. It looks fine. I wonder, does it work? It might just work. Let's put this plug back in. It only has one little tab up there, but there's 2 holes for tabs. So I guess this motor might fit other models, or it's the wrong motor for this machine is another option. But if it is, they've put it all back together very carefully with the belt on and all that stuff. Let's put it back up again and just give it a spin over by the belt and see if we hear anything clunky. Sounds fine like that. Let's listen inside now. Sounds fine. There's no crumbs in here, which normally indicates a dud spider like that other one I have. Looks pretty good. Can't know what's wrong with this. Could be a PCB fault. Of course, I haven't tested it, so there might be nothing wrong with it. Okay then, maybe it's worth testing it. Let me know what you think. Bit of rust up here. Wouldn't worry about that. It's actually a relatively clean drawer. There's a bit of snot on it, but not a big issue. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. What should I do with it? I can always do a test wash. Typically, with Bosch machines, they blow the fuse in the house if there's anything wrong with them. So, we'll see if that happens, if I do it. I'll put the lid back on and set it aside. I'm going to leave it out in the garden because I don't want to bring it in. It looks clean. Looks like there's nothing wrong with it. I wonder why would somebody have gotten rid of a machine that works. You never know. The only thing I haven't looked into is the PCB because I've got to take the fascia off it to do that. That's the other place the fault might manifest itself. Right. Questions or comments, leave them below. Check out my other videos. Thanks for watching. See you later.